Hello guys, Voidlinks here. Today I'm gonna be doing a detailed beginner's guide. It's gonna be in 4 or 5 videos. In each one of them I'm gonna be talking about specific things in with as much details as possible. In here I'm gonna be talking mostly about what should you do when you first start out in the game. The first thing you want to do and get as soon as possible is the free 5-star hero from a friend. And while there, you also want to look for some friends that have Rachel or good AoE heroes that can be used in Adventure or Celestial Tower to help you clear it more easily. You also want to look out for highly transcended units. It doesn't matter if they are single target or AoE heroes, but as if they're level 40, you wanna if they wanna add you back, it's just an advantage for you. From friends you can get honor each day. You can send them honor and you can receive honor. There is a quest that gives you rubies for every honor that you send. When you reach 1000, for me right now it's 1100. When I'm gonna send 1100 honor, I'm gonna receive 110 rubies, which is not bad at all for doing a thing that you should do every day. So that's why it's important to reach 100 friends as soon as possible. You can buy 3 things with honor. You can buy keys, which is the most valuable resource in the game, and you can buy heroes, 1 to 5-star hero, and you can also buy a 1 to 5-star item. You're also gonna want to look for a good guild. That doesn't mean a guild that gets S rank chests every day in normal, but it's like a level 1 guild or something. You want to look for a high level guild that has all the skills leveled, and it doesn't actually matter at the beginning, the first 7 days. It doesn't actually matter whether they get S rank chest or whatever chest they get. It doesn't matter. You want to be in that guild just for the skills, and mostly for this skill right here, the first one, acquired hero experience plus 20% when it's at level 10. It increases by 2% every level, and this is actually what is gonna help you in getting your rubies much faster, which are gonna be used in a lot of different, which you can use in a lot of different ways. The next thing I wanted to talk about is the guide. The guide that you get right at the beginning. Once you finish it, you're gonna get a selector. And from that selector, I would suggest, I'm not sure which heroes are there right now, but I would suggest getting either Jupi, Velika, or Lina. I'm gonna explain much better which heroes you should pick from selectors and why in a future video. So I'll just leave that for now. And your main focuses in the game at the beginning should be farming, should be your masteries, your formation. You want to use all the rubies you get from farming to max out your masteries. The first one costs 2 rubies, then 5, then 10, and it goes up like that. The total cost is around 3,197 rubies to max out the entire masteries, but it's definitely worth it. You're gonna be using them in the entire game and in every single mode. Another thing that you want to do is max out your formation. You're gonna use this as well throughout the entire game, and it's always gonna be useful. The main formation you should focus on is the offensive formation. You want to get that to level 40 as soon as possible, because it's gonna allow you, your backliner, to have an increased it's gonna increase his attack by 100%, which is really great. So I was saying farming. I'm gonna be doing a video about only farming, which maps you should farm on, which heroes you should use to farm. But for now, I'm gonna tell you that every single time you get a hero to level 30, you're gonna get 5 rubies if it's gonna be the first time that hero reaches level 30. After that, it's gonna be 2 rubies every time. You can get 1,875 rubies just from getting your units to level 30 for the first time. That's quite a lot of rubies. Also, you have a limit on 200 rubies that you can farm each day. And you want to use all the rubies you can get on maxing your masteries first. Do not worry about pulling specific heroes. Yeah, you might want a Lubu, an Ace, but the rates for them are very low, and it's not worth the rubies you spend. You're gonna get a 4-star hero, probably. Even if you get a Lubu, you're not gonna have the elements, and you're not gonna have the masteries to use them properly. Another thing, they recently reduced the difficulty of the dungeons, of the daily dungeon and of the rice dungeon. So you want to do the hard mode in the rice cake dungeon every single time, and you're gonna have a chance to get a 4 to 6-star rice cake ticket. I would suggest keeping all of them. Using the 6-star rices just to unlock heroes item or weapons item slots. Using the 5-star one just to do the 2 monthly fusions required to get a Fina. And the 4-star cakes can be used to power up your 6-star heroes. I'm gonna be doing a video on how to on which heroes you should keep and which heroes you can use to fodder right at the beginning, which heroes are useful, where. It's probably gonna be my next video. To be able to clear the rice cake dungeon, it's gonna take quite a while if you don't have a piercing unit, just because the last stage boss has it's immune. It's not immune, but like you only deal 1 damage to him. His health is pretty low actually after the decreased difficulty, so I haven't tried that like with just auto attacking, but it's probably doable by low level players as well. Next up is the daily dungeon. You want to do this every single day. Normal mode should be fairly easy right now, and for hard mode you need specific heroes for each day. Which is why you should mostly focus on a couple of things at a time. Don't bother about arena, even though yes, you can get a lot of rubies, topaz, and it's nice to be high in arena, but don't focus on it. You're not gonna have the required heroes or the required items to reach high ranks. It's because for me arena is not only about what heroes you have and what comp you have, it's mostly about what items you have. And to get the best items, there's only one way, it's raids. To get 27% speed weapons, which are the best, and they're gonna stay the best in the game, you're gonna have to do a lot of raids. You can also get quite nice items from adventure for the beginning, so I would suggest farming. If you can reach hard mode, just farm hard mode as much as possible while ruby farming, and you're gonna get quite a bit of weapons and elements from it as well. this is pretty much it. This is what I wanted to talk to you about, guys, in the first video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and if you have any questions or feedbacks, just leave them below. And see you guys next time.